Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Public, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 14 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? It is the end of March. It is the end of the first quarter of 2019. 3 months, 4 quarters, 4 quarters in a sports game. Football, basketball is how I equate it. 4 quarters in a year. I like to do these videos. I think I explain this every 3 months. I do one of these videos. I like to do these videos because I might give some shine to movies that might not make my top 10 favorite movies of the year. And obviously, first quarter, these are my 3 favorite movies of the year so far. But I'm gonna try to remember. I'm not gonna hit everything, but I'm gonna try to remember what's come out. Escape Room, Glass, The Kid Who Would Be King, The Upside, the Lego Movie 2, What Men Want, Isn't It Romantic, Alita, Battle Angel, The Prodigy, Happy Death Day to You, How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, Medea's Family Funeral, Greta, Captain Marvel, 5 Feet Apart, Captive State. Something else came out with those. Wonder Park, Us, and Dumbo. I don't think that's everything, but I think that's pretty close to it. So just getting right into my number 3. My number 3 is Glass. I remember in January, Glass being met with a lot of mixed reactions. I was on the positive side, man. Who doesn't love Unbreakable? It's like M. Night Shyamalan's most underrated movie. It sets up the heroes. Split sets up the villain in a magnificent portrayal by James McAvoy. He does it again in this. I like what he did with the 3 central characters. I like how it ended with the 3 central characters, where they go at the end of the movie. The Sarah Paulson character is, one that brings questions, and whether it's the end of the trilogy or it's the beginning of something else, I really liked Glass. My least favorite of the Unbreakable Split trilogy, but I had a real good time with it. At number 2, I thought this was gonna be number 1 until yesterday, is How to Train Your Dragon. My most anticipated animated movie of this quarter was the Lego Movie, and if you've seen my video, How to Train Your Dragon didn't even make my most anticipated list, which shame on me. It was like Logan 2 years ago. Logan was an honorable mention. This didn't make How to Train Your Dragon didn't make my list, and I ended up loving it. Again, the most perfect way to end a trilogy you could ask for. You know what I mean? It's not the perfect third entry. It actually started off, and I was like, this really isn't measuring up to the first 2. But the more you get into the story, what Toothless and Hiccup and everybody you're fighting for, where they go by the end of the movie, I loved it. I loved it all. This is DreamWorks' best series. Cause you could compare Madagascar, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda is the only series that comes close, just because I don't know. I think the last 2 Shrek movies are too divisive for me. And then my favorite movie of the first quarter of the year was my 10th overall most anticipated movie of the year, and that's Us. I didn't know what to expect. I had my I had my prediction, and like I said in my review, I won't say whether I was right or wrong. I just like what they did. Like did the like pretty much every character in this movie plays two characters, and they all do a great job. The movie is tense from start to finish. Once the second family, the copy, the twin, the doppelganger family, once they show up, there is nonstop tension. It's not necessarily scary, but it's just like what the fuck. And they're like, I love details, and I love things like if you see something and then you remember it from later on in the movie, like that's so dope to me. Like I won't call it as good as Get Out, but Jordan Peele is 2 for 2. And being that this is only 2 weeks old, like I'm not really gonna say much else. Just like the performances are great. Like I love the story. Nothing plot related though. You know what I mean? That's my 3 favorite movies this quarter. Second quarter, we're gonna get into summer movies, more big budget, box office, special effects. Just in April, there's Shazam, Hellboy, and Avengers. John Wick in May, Aladdin in May, Godzilla in May, Toy Story, Men in Black, X-Men, all in June. Yeah, I'm excited for June, man. So what are some of your favorite movies that come out January, February, March? Man, drop a comment, man. Let me know. Um, I've recently posted reviews for Dumbo, for Us, for Captain Marvel. Like I said, next couple weeks I want to watch Shazam, Hellboy, Missing Link, Rec League podcast coming up. Check that out, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.